Hey guys, welcome back to Dash Brothers Outdoors, and welcome to the second episode of the 60-second series. In this episode, we're going to be talking about how to make just a plain Jane stock, nothing special trap into a good, tough coyote catching machine. Now, you can go and buy traps, you know, like for instance the Mediocre MB550 that already come base plated, center swiveled, cast jaws, whole 9 yards, ready to go. And that's great, but if you want to maybe save a little money, get some traps that are just plain Jane, nothing special about them. They're cheaper. Maybe you know, if you get them used and you want to make these things tough, so you know you can rely on them. I'm going to show you what I do to do just that. So here we have a lot of Duke number 2 dogless, and this is, I do the same thing for it, whether it's a dogless trap or a dog-on trap. And there's a few things you're going to want to do. Now these do come stock with a base plate, so as you can see, so you don't have to do that. But if it's just a plain Jane trap, I automatically put a base plate on there. That just strengthens your entire trap, and with it being center swiveled like that, they're pulling straight back on the chain, not off to the side, because as you can see, if you have it swiveled off to the side, they're pulling on this tab, and you could possibly pop the jaws out of there, because that is exactly where the jaws hook onto the frame of the trap. And they're going to be pulling sideways on their paw that's in the jaws there, maybe cause their paw to slide, cause damage there. Now, and of course, we're going always laminate. I don't use a trap unless it's laminated. It gives you a larger jaw face, which gives you greater holding power, but it does far less potential damage to an animal's paw. I still have very minimal damage without it, but I definitely keep it on there, like I said, for better holding power and to cut down on even the chances of paw damage. Now also on some traps like these, as you can see, those tabs on the end of the jaws there, they don't really curve up much, so go ahead and bubble those to make sure, just to make double sure they're not going to pop out. I mean, it's rare, but it has happened. So move that out of the way so it'll focus. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And with these, now this isn't something I'm gonna do to every trap, but with these traps in particular here, these Duke number 2 doglesses, they when they're four coiled, the loose jaw will stick up at an angle. It doesn't lay totally flat, so what you can do is take and weld yourself a little bead, just bubble it right there. And what that does, it will hold this side of the lever down further, which will make that loose jaw lay flat. Now this is not, I did not come up with that. My modifier Chris Morgan from strainedchainsmodifications Modifications came up with that, and it is great. The only other thing I will do to these is I will add a MB Crunch Proof swivel at the base, less than a foot of good heavy duty number 3 straight link chain, another swivel, and an MB Super Stake on chain, of course. And we'll talk more about chain rigs in another video, but that's what you're going to want to do to make a plain Jane trap badass. I mean, laminate it, base plate it, bubble the tips of your jaws, and those things will be ready to go. It's hard to beat them, especially for the price. And if you can't do it yourself, send it to, there's a lot of trap modifiers out there. Strainedchainsmodifications Modifications is who I recommend. Yeah, they're my sponsor, so I can get a really good price, but still they are cheaper than just about everybody else, and they do a phenomenal job. Go back, look at some of the videos where we unbox some of these. We'll show you some close-ups of the job they do, and it is spot on perfect. So anyways guys, I know it's a little over 60 seconds, but I'm just trying to keep it short for you. Hopefully you can absorb the information better, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, enter our 1,000 subscriber giveaway, and happy trapping.